So you've got a perfectly good PC. It's been your daily driver for a few years, maybe more. It still boots up fine, runs your apps, and lets you browse the web without a problem. But then, Microsoft dropped Windows 11 with new rules. Suddenly, your trusty computer might not be good enough. The big question, can my old PC actually run Windows 11? Lots of confusion and frustration. Short answer, yes, it most likely can. At launch, Microsoft set strict hardware requirements, the most controversial, TPM 2.0, plus a supported CPU list. Millions were left out. But the tech community got to work. People started poking around, testing, experimenting. They discovered the rules weren't always absolute. There are workarounds. Some are even acknowledged, not officially supported by Microsoft. Alright, let's talk about the main gatekeeper here, TPM 2.0. What even is it? Think of it as a tiny secure vault inside your computer that protects sensitive data, which are much harder to tamper with than software-based solutions. Microsoft's official reason for requiring TPM 2.0 for Windows 11 is all about security. A TPM enables features like Windows Hello for secure logins. Windows Hello, fingerprint first, press the Windows key and press the R key. In the box, you're going to type tpm.msc. Once the TPM management window opens, you'll see one of two things. Use the registry trick. It's the first and most official unofficial method. The registry is Windows' massive settings database. Quick warning, be careful with the registry. Step 1, open Registry Editor. Press the Windows key plus R, then type regedit. Navigate to hkey_local_machine, then system, then setup, then most up, name it exactly, allow upgrades with unsupported, P more CPU, capitalization matters, double-click it and change the value data from 0 to 1. Now run the Windows 11 setup application from within Windows 10. It should bypass the TPM 2.0 and CPU checks and allow the upgrade. If the registry edit feels a bit too technical, or if you're looking to do a clean installation of Windows 11 from scratch, there's an even easier method. Rufus is a small application that helps you create bootable USB drives. All you need is a USB flash drive that's at least 8 GB in size and the official Windows 11 ISO file, which you can download for free directly from Microsoft's website. A new window will pop up called Windows User Experience. This pop-up window is your control panel for the bypass. You might also see other useful options like remove requirement for an online Microsoft account. Just select the bypasses you want. The tool will then create your custom Windows 11 installation USB drive. Once it's finished, you can boot your old PC from that USB drive and install Windows 11 without any of the usual error messages. For those who like to get their hands a little dirtier and understand what's happening behind the scenes, there's another classic method. This one involves manually modifying the Windows 11 installation files themselves. The target of this method is a single file within the installation media called appraisures.dll, and its job is to run the compatibility checks that determine if your hardware is up to snuff. By replacing this file with a blank version, the check never runs and the installer just moves on. Once you have it, right-click on the ISO file and select Mount. Now create a new folder on your desktop and copy all the files and folders from the mounted ISO into this new folder. Now delete the original appraisures.dll and put your new, empty one in its place. Let's start with the rewards, which are pretty clear. The biggest reward is that you get to use a modern operating system with a new user interface. Improved features like better window management with snap layouts, a revamped Microsoft Store, and better performance for some tasks. You get to extend the life of your existing hardware, however, it's not all sunshine and roses. We have to talk about the risks. The biggest risk is the one Microsoft warns about: you are in an unsupported state. While updates are working now, Microsoft could technically flip a switch in the future and block unsupported PCs from receiving major feature updates or even security patches. Furthermore, there are some specific features you might miss out on. Certain advanced security features that rely heavily on TPM 2.0. So after all that, what's the final verdict? Should you go ahead and install Windows 11 on your older, officially unsupported PC? For most people with a reasonably powerful computer from the last 7 years, 8 years, the answer is a qualified yes. The process has become incredibly easy, especially with tools like Rufus that do all the heavy lifting for you. The risk of something going catastrophically wrong is very low, as long as you back up your important data first, which you should be doing anyway before any major OS upgrade. The vast majority of users on unsupported hardware are chugging along just fine, receiving their monthly patches and enjoying the new OS. The information and the tools are readily available. You can easily check your system for TPM 2.0, and if it's not there, you have several well-documented, reliable methods to bypass the check and install Windows 11. What was once a confusing and frustrating barrier has now become little more than a small hurdle. So go ahead, give it a shot.